You're watching the Central Post. This is Samik Chatterjee. Let's start with a question. If your so-called closest ally calls your country a hellhole on the planet, what would you do? If you're the Indian government, apparently, you'd say, we have seen some reports and we'll leave it there. On Thursday, US President Donald Trump shared a post on Truth Social written by radio host Michael Savage, then called India and China, a quote, hellhole on the planet. Savage also called Indian and Chinese immigrants gangsters with laptops, who have done more damage to America than the entire mafia. The same immigrants who, by the way, build a significant part of Silicon Valley, who pay taxes, who run some of America's largest companies, and by most economic measures are one of the highest contributing immigrant groups in the United States. But sure, hellhole. And let me tell you, Trump didn't stumble onto this accidentally. He read it, agreed with it, and put it on his official platform. And now here's the scene for the exact same day. Trump's own ambassador to India, Sergio Gore, is tweeting about a productive meeting on India-US trade ties, AI partnerships, farmers' investments, growing bilateral relations. So which one is America's real position? Is India a valued strategic partner or a hellhole they are doing business with? Both, apparently, simultaneously, without embarrassment. And what did New Delhi say? We have seen some reports, and that's where I leave it. 6 words. That's it. Congress called the remarks extremely insulting and anti-India and demanded Modi government's file an official protest. The government's response, though, silence loud enough to hear up to Washington, I guess. Here's why India and the US are mid-negotiation on trade. Trade, pharmaceuticals, tech, 30 years of diplomatic investment on the line, you didn't pick a fight with the guy whose signature you need on a deal. So India swallowed it, literally. But the only country tried to hit back, Iran. Tehran's embassy in Hyderabad posted that India and China are cradles of civilization, and that the real hellhole is the country whose president threatened to bomb Iran in rubble. Let that sit for a second. Trump, meanwhile, claimed in CNBC interview the day before that the US is the only country that offers birthright citizenship. That's false. Around 3 dozen countries do, and no one corrected him in that room. Who can? The hellhole comment is the fuel for the same argument. Trump wants to end automatic citizenship for children born on US soil. India and China were the example intentionally. Well, this needs to be said. My country, India, is one of the oldest continuous civilizations on the planet. A country that was doing mathematics, surgeries, urban town planning, while much of the modern world was still figuring out agriculture or were doing jingalala hoo-hoo. This context doesn't need to be screamed. It just needs to be said once and clearly. And then the contrast does the rest. So the next time you hear something about Modi-Trump friendship or America-India relations and my friend Donald Trump, remember this. Their ambassador in India tweets about partnerships and their president reposts the claims of hellhole. Both coexist, both are true. And that's the actual situation. Keep watching the Central Post.